Hey guys, it's kit review time, and we're looking at a 1/72nd scale kit from Trumpeter. It's the F-105D Thunderchief. Now, a lot of people, when you mention the Vietnam War, will immediately jump to the Phantom, but actually an aircraft more synonymous with that conflict was the Thunderchief. And here we have some absolutely stunning box art with a pair of silver Thunderchiefs flying over what I'm assuming is a Vietnamese landscape. And on the side, we have the camouflage option. But yeah, let's have a look inside the box. Inside the box then, we are greeted with a colour reference sheet with 3 different schemes. So we have this all-metal scheme here, which I think would make a fabulous model. Then B and C are the camouflage options. Now, I don't know if you've noticed that, but I certainly did. You've got profile views and then aerial views. You don't have that with the camouflage ones, which is really where you need it. So that's not brilliant, but there we go. First mistake. Then we have some bags of bits. 4 bags of bits, instructions, and a decal sheet. Let's have a look first at the instructions. Well, we've got a black and white booklet, and we've got some information about before building the kit. We've got our reference key, and we've got some information about decal application. Inside, we have our sprue maps. So you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sprues and a decal sheet. As you would expect, we start our construction with the cockpit area. Then we're building a jet exhaust. Then we're working on the undercarriage, which then sits into that section there. More undercarriage work. Then we are doing some work on the fuselage section. Then we put the fuselage halves together around the engine area that we built earlier, the cockpit and the undercarriage for the nose. Then we turn our attention to the wings, port and starboard, or as it's called out here, left and right. They then attach to that fuselage. Then the cockpit and nose goes on, and at this point I'm seeing no reference to nose weights. Then the undercarriage that we built earlier gets attached. Extra little pieces for the detail. Then we're working on our ordnance, and obviously what's the good thing about these aircraft from a modelling perspective is that you can load them up with all kinds of different ordnance and they look really cool. And here you can see the different options. So we've got drop tanks with missiles, or we've got a drop tank, I'm assuming, well, bombs, and then missiles there. So I think this is the one we will go with. Okay, let's have a little look at the plastic. Taking the main fuselage sprue, it gives us an idea of the size of the aircraft. It's quite a big one, this. And we can have a look at the detail. And what we have here is a very clear rotary gun. We've got some nice riveting there, all the way along that fuselage. And that is very crisp indeed. Now, is that flash or is that part of the aircraft? No, that is part of the aircraft. So yes, we are looking really quite good. Turning then to the wings. Again, incredibly crisp, really nice riveting detail there that should take a nice pin wash, bit of weathering powders, should make up into a really nice model this. And then there's the detail on the wheel wells. I have to say, this is looking really quite decent. Let's have a look at the engine jet. Nice ribbing there. The air brakes. And that's the wheelbase. I have to say, this is looking really good. Right, let's have a look at the decals. So, we've got some really nice colour there. They seem quite thick and with a bit of carrier film on, so that may require quite a bit of decal solution. Got bomb decals there. They shouldn't be too bad, but yeah, we will see. Well, this looks like a really nice kit and I can't wait to build it. So make sure you like, comment, and of course subscribe, and get that bell on so that you'll be notified when we do the build video. Catch you on the next one, guys. Bye!